What's up, guys? This is an immediate reaction video. I just finished watching the UFC 209 media conference call. Just finished listening to it. Played it on my TV, so I said watching. But man, Khabib and Tony Ferguson stole the show. They just hijacked the main event. Man, the call started off slow. They was talking to Tyron Woodley, and then they started asking Khabib and Tony questions. And man, I say probably about 7 minutes into it, it got great. I'm gonna post a link to the video. I watched the submission radio uh, video version of it, but man, I loved it. I mean, they went back and forth. They went at it. You know, Tony's talking trash. Khabib keeps bringing up about the money, saying that Tony was scared and all this kind of stuff. And they just laid in on each other, man. One of my favorite parts of it was, I guess it was near the end. I say from the middle to the end. You know, Tony Ferguson was just talking, and he was like, this fight should be the main event. I don't even know why Wonder Boy and Tyron Woodley are the main event. Like, I was like, damn. And Tyron Woodley and Wonder Boy right there, and you can hear Tyron Woodley mumbling in the background, cause I'm the world champion. That's why. I mean, straight up punked his ass, man. I loved it. I loved it. And hey, they right, man. I've always felt that fight could have headlined a pay-per-view. Khabib and Tony Ferguson. It is, in my opinion, for the real lightweight championship. You know, Conor only had that one fight at lightweight in the UFC. Man, look, and he's probably done with the UFC shit. I doubt he even defend that belt, man. He gonna try to fight Floyd, and that's it, man. That is his focus, his concern. He is not thinking about fighting either one of these guys, okay? And I don't blame him. You know, he's got a big money fight with Mayweather, but you know, I always felt that these guys could headline a card themselves, headline a pay-per-view, and they proved it. They just completely overshadowed and dominated the call over Tyron Woodley and Wonder Boy. We all know Wonder Boy is not gonna talk trash. He's not aggressive, you know, and I don't want him to try to be. I don't want him to try to get aggressive either. You know, he's good old Southern boy. You know, good hearted. Doesn't have anything bad to say about anybody really, and that's not him. So and that's fine. You know, we don't need everybody to be trash talkers. You know, now Woodley on the other hand, we know that he's willing to play the bad guy. But I tell you, man, that Khabib and Tony, man, they just completely overshadowed uh, uh, Woodley and Wonder Boy. They did. They dominated that conference call, and it was great. It was great. I will post the link for that. It's like 35 minutes long. If you guys want to take time to watch it, really, I tell you, if it was somebody out there who just cut up the the Tony Ferguson and Khabib parts and did it, that would be even better, man. Because really, it's about the only thing we're listening to, man. It isn't really nothing notable from Willie or Wonder Boy, you know. They just straight up hijacked the main event and hijacked that conference call. Hell, I tell you, I can't wait till they have the press conference next week. You know, I guess next Wednesday. Man, Khabib and Tony Ferguson are going to be going at it. Khabib, I got to be honest. When he first came onto the scene in the UFC, I was not a fan of his, man. He had this big undefeated record. He seemed to be guarded up. Everybody was so high on Khabib and stuff, and you know, guys like that, I typically want them to lose. Guys who get guarded up, have these big undefeated records and stuff. And this was before he was talking English. You know, he had a translator. But ever since this guy has started talking English, man, I tell you, I have become a big fan of Khabib. A big fan. Because this guy is charismatic. He is honest. I know Russians. I know how they are. They are honest people, man. And they're not about that political correctness stuff. They tell you what they think and what they feel. They are blunt people. And, man, look, Khabib, man, he says what he feels. He tells it like it is. What he feels, and man, I love it. I love it. He was calling Tony Ferguson El Knockdown instead of El Kukui, which I've heard that before, and I always thought it was funny. But I thought it was funny that he kind of pulled it back out and dusted it off and threw it in his face. And teased him about how he wanted to get paid, how he wanted all that money and stuff, making demands. You know, damn. At one point, Tony told him he could take that money and wipe his ass with it. Oh man, it was really good, man. Really, really good. And Khabib, man, I tell my cap to the guy, man. The English, man, is a second language for this guy, man. And he talks trash. This guy is selling a fight in his second language, talking trash, being funny, being charismatic, man. I admire it. I love that, man. That is awesome. And Tony Ferguson, I know we all know this guy can talk. He can sell fights. He has that sort of wrestler, aggressive, sell a fight talk. He knows how to cut a promo and be interesting and entertaining. And it was great, man. It was great. These guys could have been the main event for sure, and they have hijacked the main event spot, man. They really have. So that's my thoughts on that. I'll leave a link for you guys to watch it if you haven't, and you can let me know what you think about it. Also want to quickly comment. Today it was officially announced that Joanna Jędrzejczyk is going to fight Jessica Andrade for the title at UFC 211 in Dallas. Hell, I'm almost tempted to go, which I doubt I will, but it is tempting. Shit, it's about a 7-hour drive for me, but man, it's tempting. But I doubt I go. But man, I tell you, man, I am going with the challenger in this fight. I will be putting money on Jessica Andrade to win this fight. I don't know what the odds are going to be. I know JJ has to be the favorite. She is going to be the favorite, but not by how much, I don't know. Will she be a slight favorite? Will she be a 2-1 favorite? I don't know, but I am anxious to see what those odds are going to be. I will be putting money on Jessica Andrade. This girl, to me, has looked like the 115 cyborg ever since she dropped down. I did not like how she fought the Angela Hill fight. She should have, went for the finish instead of trying to bang it out with this girl and knock this girl out. She should have got this girl down and finished her as quickly as possible, Andrade has experience fighting at 135, fighting bigger girls. This girl is strong. She is a heavy hitter. She can punch. She can wrestle. She can get you down. She is excellent on the ground. She can pound you out, and I'm sure she has a good submission game. So, and not Jędrzejczyk, she has great takedown defense. So I'm not saying it's gonna necessarily be super easy for Andrade to get her down. And I don't know how the gas tank is gonna be. I know Jędrzejczyk, man, she has a hell of a gas tank. If this fight was to go a 4 or 5 rounds, would Andrade gas out? I don't know, but Jędrzejczyk, she has had that title. She has been reigning for a long time now. I think they said it's gonna be her 5th title defense. This could be the time for her to let that belt go. And like I said, this girl is a monster. I can't wait to see what the odds are gonna be. I'm hoping I can get at least a plus 150 out of it. I maybe one plus 135, plus 150 for a plus 155 for Andrade. But yeah, that should be a very good fight, and I'm gonna go with the challenger in that fight. Okay, now one other thing I want to comment on. Shout out to MMA Digest. I love their channel. They always have great videos. From the news to the little snippets of info they have from fighters posting videos and stuff on Instagram and Twitter and all that. And they showed a Twitter post from Frankie Edgar where Frankie said that he was literally taking a shit and a guy from USADA was right there beside him watching him take a shit. Whew, man, I'm telling you, man. This is what I was talking about a couple of weeks ago when I made that video called Bellator as an Opportunity, man. I'm telling you. I don't know about you guys, man, but if my employer was trying to watch me take a shit, man, I'd be looking to get another job, man. I'm telling you, you go to Bellator, you do not have to worry about that kind of shit, man. These guys, watching these guys take a piss, take a shit, take a shower, waking them up in the middle of the night in the mornings and shit, man, to test them. I'm telling you, man, that is a hassle, man. Letting these people know your whereabouts at all times. Shh. I'm telling you, Bellator is going to become an attractive offer, man. And then factor in that shitty ass Reebok deal and the lack of sponsorship money. I'm telling you, man, guys are going to migrate to Bellator. It's just a matter of time, And as I said before, Bellator needs to get the better names, and it's gonna be top guys eventually with the UFC. Is gonna be fed up with this bullshit, man, and they're gonna be looking at Bellator as an attractive opportunity. So, when I saw that, man, I thought about that. The thoughts I had a couple weeks ago. I thought about the Bellator video I did. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy, man, crazy. Go to Bellator, you ain't got to worry about that shit, commission test, and that's it. Get all your sponsorship money that you want. Man, I know you might not have a big pay-per-view revenue coming in if you're a champion and all that, but I'm telling you, as guys go over to Bellator and it becomes bigger and bigger, the money will get bigger, no doubt about it. Because the ratings will go up and the pay will go up. Viacom will invest more in Bellator. So I just wanted to say that, man, ridiculous. Watch the man take a shit, man. It is ridiculous, man. That is crazy. So let me know what you guys think, man. I'll be checking in with you soon, man. Take care.